the RF in that soundbar. Probably some beat going into it. This is Kilo 5 Delta, America. This is Kilo 5 Delta, America in Las Vegas. On this frequency, in a few minutes, we're going to start our Las Vegas DX Foundation Net. Will be held here today. So this is Cliff, K5DA in Las Vegas. This is Kilo 5 Delta, America in Las Vegas with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. We will have our weekly net starting here in about 15 minutes. This is Kilo 5 Delta, America in Las Vegas. Around 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, we'll start our net here on this frequency in about 12 minutes. Look how wide that guy's signal is right there. 585 to 560.
Mike, Germany.
This is
Little Delta ba? Medyo mahina pa, naulinigan ko lang over. May kopya. NY40.
This is Kilo 5 Delta Alpha with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. We'll hold our net here in about 8 minutes. K5VA. That's just these bots, huh? I know it's like wrong. I'll kill that noise, huh?
This is Alpha Bravo 7, Charlie Victor. This is Alpha Bravo 7, Charlie Victor. Standing by.
Hey, Dave, how you doing? This is Cliff, K5VA.
Hey, Cliff. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm just trying to get this camera stand in a place that is not in my way. So I was trying to move this camera stand over to my more left position. Maybe it'd be out of my way then.
Okay, good deal. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly well.
Okay, good deal.
That's better over here for sure. Check this out. happened?
Just like these, I don't have to fight them.
What's that mean?
Yes,
Okay.
I don't have to.
Oh, nice.
Yes, because it's hard to get them out of the containers for some
Oh,
reason.
really? They're hard to get. Hard for me as well. I mean, let alone.
Really awesome.
This is Kilo 5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. We'll have our net here in a few minutes. K5DA. Oh, killed it. Yeah, really happens every time. Turn it back on.
HDMI ARC, Bluetooth, USB, aux VA,
This is Kilo 5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Our net will start approximately 1 minute from now. It's K5DA. This is Kilo 5. This is Kilo 5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. So I want this locked right here if I can. Where's it loose at? Right there. I'll lock this thing down right there if it's possible. I don't know if it is or not. Okay, this is K5. This is K5DA with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. We hold a weekly net on or around this frequency every week on Saturday, somewhere between 2,300 hours and 100 hours on Sunday. So I'm sorry, on Saturday. So if there's anybody out there here in Las Vegas or Australia, New Zealand, or anywhere wish to check into our net, please come out. So who's it again? Come back again. Yeah, QRZ again, please. This is K5DA. Are there any local people who live here in Las Vegas on frequency at the moment? This is K5VA.
Relay Cliff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you had Ron, KJ7PAQ in there.
Okay, thank you very much. KJ7 PAQ. Ron, how you doing? I've got my antenna pointing toward the west right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put you down as a check-in. KJ7 PAQ, go ahead. Okay, sounds good. Was that you, Dave, that did relay for me?
No, that's me, John, KK7BC. Hello, Cliff.
Hey, John, how you doing, sir? Good afternoon. How's everything going?
Doing well. I was just standing by to see if anybody else wanted to get in there because I knew I could reach it, and I heard Ron in there, but there was another station in there, and I don't think you heard him in there. That other station, come now, please. Hey, good to hear you. We got Alpha Bravo 7 Mike in there also, Cliff.
Hey, John, how are you doing, my friend Albert? Oh, that's right. Yeah. I saw your posting today on the stadium. Are you going to the game? I wonder, man. That'd be pretty cool to go to that game, though, huh? I know the tickets are astronomically ridiculous, but I don't know, maybe they were cheaper earlier on. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for checking in. Let's see who else is out there. Anybody else wishing to check into our net? Please come out. This is K5 Delta America. Yes, sir. I want to get you in here, but I'll put you in down lower on the list here. Alpha Bravo 7 Charlie Victor. How you doing today, Dave? Go ahead.
Doing good. Just taking care of a few errands around the house and spending time with the family today. So we have a good day.
That's a good day for sure. Thank you very much and for checking in. And let's see if there's anybody else out there. Any DX out there? Anybody in the Pacific area, Japan or Australia, New Zealand, etc.? Please come now. I'm hearing somebody in there. Has anybody got an SDR on them?
No, give me a minute. I'll have it up.
All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's I hear somebody in the mud down there, but I'm pointing toward the southwest now, so west-southwest, so I should be able to hear something. Anyway, QRZ, this is K5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation net, our weekly net. Anybody wishing to check in, please come out. This is Kilo 5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Anybody wishing to check into our net, please come now. John, you want to give a call out stateside?
Yeah, Cliff. Yeah, this is John, Kilo 7 Bravo, Uniform Charlie with the Las Vegas DX Foundation, looking for check-ins for our weekly net. Anybody, anywhere, come now. Nothing heard. Back to you, Cliff.
Yeah, roger that. Thank you very much, John. You know, we had a couple of flares. I was listening to the Japanese a few minutes ago on here on 10 meters, just further down the band, and they were quite strong as well. I guess the propagation count was a little bit earlier today than I expected it to be. If the Japanese are coming in, that means we should at least be getting Australia by now. But I've heard nobody from down under yet. We'll hang in there for a little while, see what happens. If nothing else, we'll all just visit amongst each other. So this is Kilo 5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Our weekly net is now. So anybody wishing to check into our weekly net, please come now. This is K5DA. I'm not hearing anything at all, John. Anything on the safe side?
Negative. It's really quiet too. I don't know what it looks like for you over there, but I have really no noise level whatsoever here.
Yeah, Roger, I have much noise. I got a little bit of noise. I've got my blinkers on. My noise blinkers on. I'm running one receiver with the whole 9 yards. I've got noise blinker, noise reduction, and some other filtering in, and then I've got the other receiver without any filtering at all. But I've come to find out that my equalizer settings do tons of filtering on their own, and the one of the flex is really good. So it allows me to see. I can see it visibly, and I can hear it as well. But at least one receiver wide open, one with the filtering, and then I can catch both sides if it's possible. So anyway, this is K5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Anybody wishing to check in our net, please come now.
Okay, I don't hear anything over here, Cliff. Pretty quiet out there. Anyway, we've got Ron, KJ7PAQ, in here, John, AB7M, and Dave, AB7 Charlie Victor. What are these guys been up to? How you doing, Dave? Come back.
Yeah, we're doing okay. Just like I said, we're just kind of doing things around the house here, and got some aluminum in, and I wanted to come up with a 10 meter reserve
I almost lost him completely. What's that? I'll turn back a little bit more north. Everybody, hopefully.
it seems like it here's pretty good.
Yeah, roger that. How tough is it to tune? Does it fall in line pretty easily?
I did finally what we
Well, I had 17 foot 5 with my first one. That was off of a recipe I had on the internet. And then I started checking around on it, and the 23.6 seemed like the silver bullet. It would take you from 10 to actually about 160 meters. But it actually tunes easier on 20, on 15, 20, 30, 40. Tunes up super easy. It's no problem. The 10 meters, I'm kind of pushing a little bit because I'm kind of getting, I think, on the outer edges of it.
Roger that. Sounds good. It sounds like a pretty versatile antenna for a compact package. Very good. All right. I don't know. Let's go ahead and call out. Maybe we got somebody else out there listening. You want to give it a call, Cliff? Back to net control.
Yeah, roger that, John. Thank you. I turned my antenna back around towards stateside now, so I'm pointing northeast. This is Cliff, K5 Delta America, K5DA in Las Vegas. This is our weekly net of the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Is there anyone stateside wishing to check into our net? Please come now. I'm not hearing anything at all, John. Well, something. Let's just check in with everybody that's here now. Ron, I should be able to hear you now, Ron. KJ7 PAQ. How you been, Ron? This is K5DA. Over. Hey, Ron, real quick, are you running a vertical right now, over? Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I'm probably due north now, and I got you pretty good at due north, but any other direction, I really can't hear you much, but I got you good. Nice now. Are you running barefoot or are you running amplifier, over? Okay, great then. So do you live, I guess you live north of me, is that correct? That's it. That's what I can do. That's what I'm doing. There you go then. Well, there's 35 dB difference when you're opposite polarized on ground wave. And so I'm feeling the pain of that 35 dB we're losing between each other. So it is what it is. And so I'm glad I can hear you anyway. So I'm glad I moved the antenna back around toward you. And thank you very much. Let's see if anybody else is out there. Anybody wishing to check into our net? This is Kilo 5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Please come down. You hear somebody? I do. I hear somebody. I don't know if it's a white noise or my diagnosis, whatever it might be, but I'm hearing somebody in the background, but I may be wrong about that. And this radio doesn't do it does a pretty good job of not picking up, voices, if you will, from the DSP filtering. I've noticed it on the Yaesu and a couple other rigs I've had that when you implement the filtering, the DSP filtering, you start getting noises from people from I don't even know what, you can't even find them. But you'll start hearing voices. So you have to go lightly on the filtering on those. That was a 101D when I had that one. Nevertheless, let's get back to the net. Let's see who else is on the line right here. AB7M. John, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm not really hearing anybody on my end.
Okay, yep. Well, I think everybody is going to be north of you. You're pretty much all the way over there, like northwest of you probably. And I know John is. I know I am. And the hex speed you have there, you should be able to, at least bounce off the mountains over here and get everybody locally. Anyway, so you were just passing by the stadium when you took that photograph, or I saw it sharing about it. But now I bet you John's going to go to the Super Bowl. I said, that dude is connected, man. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was last year outside of town running some errands, trying to pick up some cases that got repaired. And I knew I went to Diablo Drive. I know that dead ends right into the stadium. I said, that path is such. You turned around and went over there and snapped that photo.
Yeah, I love it over there, that side of town. I mean, the stadium's just bigger than life. I mean, where'd that thing come from? I remember the guys, I'm sure everybody can remember this. They on TV, the local politicians, they go, the room tax, the resort fees is just going to be to build a stadium. That's all it's going to be for. So you expect it to disappear when the stadium was built, right? No. That's exactly not what happened. And so we still have the resort fees here in Las Vegas. So I don't know if we're the only town in the world that does that or not, but to me, they didn't get some money back. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's evil. I remember back in the mid-2000s, the California hotels were charging an energy surcharge because the electric bills went up. And they said, oh, we're going to tack on another $5 or $10 a day for the electricity. I'm like, just make the room rate higher so you're not like ripping us off.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? Before the resort fees, downtown on Fremont Street was the place to stay. I mean, I never paid over $22 for a room. Usually I pay like $11 for a room.
Yeah, those are the good old days. I mean, they still have the cheap rates, but then they get you in all the resort fees. And they say, well, we're going to give you coffee, we'll give you parking, you can have the internet, you can use the pool, whatever. And I'm like, I'm just staying here for a night. I don't want to pay for all this crap over. I'm like,
I know. I feel the same way you do. You know, it works so well. Why do away with it, right? That's just so much more money in the pockets of these people who own these resorts. I mean, if I was a resort owner, I'd probably be like, you know, so I'm leaving it right where it is, and pocket the money because we need more profits. They'd be better off if they just posted the price of their room with whatever it is they want to add to it, and just give us the real deal, the real price, instead of some people getting caught, you know, blindly, if you will, with resort fees, expecting a good deal, and suddenly get hit with, you know, an extra $59 a day per person. But
Yeah, it's just blue sky for them, an extra fee they can just get on top of things, and not a fan, don't think it's ever going away. I mean, even that parking for the hockey games, you know, I remember the first season, the nights were here, it was, you know, like, you know, $15 or $20, now it's damn close to $40.
just a park.
Yep, the parking lot right beside the stadium. I think $30 is what I paid when I saw the Capitals lose here a few months ago.
Oh yeah, I remember your postings of that when you were at that game. I haven't gone to a hockey game yet, but I want to. And I'm seriously. There's a lot of things that her and I are going to do here. We're going to retire officially. She retires officially. That is. And we're hauling up with you like Utah. You know, and we've got a few more years left before that happens. And but yeah, I love Vegas. So I'll tell you right now, I love Vegas. Vegas has healed me, man. You know, restored my soul, man. I love this place, man. I actually love Vegas. So we'll see how we do with not living here. She's lived here her whole life. So anyway, let's move on down, man. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate that. I've got PQ. Dave, AB7, Charlie Victor. How you been doing, Dave? Go ahead.
Just line up the letters, line up the mark, dug down the fittings, and we're good to go. And he never put up an antenna before in his life, not a ham radio operator. And he understood exactly what to do. And that was pretty cool. He did a nice job. It was nice and straight. Of course, we didn't have any wind, but anyhow, just kind of that. And got to do some work out in the backyard. I've got a collection of aluminum pieces that I use, and I'm putting some brackets on the wall to kind of help get that a little better organized. But other than that, just mainly working around the house and definitely staying home tomorrow.
Yeah, that's good information. Yeah. I'm amazed at what human beings can do, man, when it comes to, you know, you never know. People can find a hidden talent, you know, if they just venture out and experiment with things. You never know what your next passion might be, you know. Sharon over here has got a gazillion hobbies, and I've only got really one. You know, I mean, I like good editing, graphics and photo graphics. You know, I'm really good at editing, but not as good as I could be. I really immerse myself in the hobby. Ham radio is big enough. Ham radio is big enough, man. It's multifaceted. Where do you want to take it? What level do you want to go to? In what area? You know. I don't think anybody can be good at everything. I guess the closest we've got to that is Rob up there. Kitty Zad, he's pretty much good at everything. But I'm just talking about generally speaking, is the hobby is so broad with different rabbit holes, if you will. I like the DX, and I like exactly how things set up now. So it's fun to venture out in other parts of the hobby, if nothing else. Back over to you. AB7, Charlie Victor, K58.
Yeah, I think I agree 100%. There's so many people who, you know, I really want to hammer up and their station is on their hip, and they're happy with that. Me, I gotta have equipment, I gotta have cables and wires, try to have it when you trip and fall and get close to the truck so you can operate it. But one thing I did know is, of course, I didn't know if there would be something to do with Twitter. I just quickly dropped down to 20 meters and a few stations on 20 meters. I just wonder maybe if we could maybe come up with maybe the last half hour or 15 minutes or whatever, try 20 meters and see what happens.
You know, we used to hold our, when we first started this whole thing, we did start on 20 meters. And so I love 20. I love 20. I love 10 meters too. Don't get me wrong. I guess 10 meters is my favorite band, but 10 meters ain't open to be around, but 20 is open every day like clockwork. You know, I mean, 20 ain't going nowhere. It's always been the same thing, the same. I've had the same perception of 20 meters since I was young. I mean, like at 15 years old, 16 years old, and 20 meters was where all the big boys hung out, you know. And back those days, I didn't have much of for antennas in there, whatever. But yeah, I just don't go up. I'm spread too thin. You know? I wish I could just perfect everything, but I can't. You know? But yeah, I'm cool with that. If you want to try it today, you want to try it next week.
Well, maybe next week, give everybody a chance to retune and get, and then it's gonna do something strung up if they have to. But that's just a suggestion. I mean, we could, stay on 10 meters. 10 meters is one of my favorite bands. So I like, it's easy to go mobile with, it's easy to take out the field, and there has been a ton of activity on 10 meters. We're just leaving a low spot. But I don't know, maybe next week. That's up to you.
Absolutely, I like that idea. Thank you for pointing out the obvious. No, we pound away on 10 meters here, and it doesn't cover stateside perfectly every day, whereas 20 meters pretty much does. I mean, you've got a good point there. You know, when we first started our net back 3 or 4 years ago, we did 20 meters only, and it was in the morning back in those days. You know, prior to the sunspot cycle, but about the end of the cycle, the last cycle, and we still had piles of Europeans. All the friends that we have right now on Facebook are Thomas, Tom G1 IQZ, Corey, all those guys we got. Not Corey, but yeah, quite a few of the guys down VK land. We got running that net and on 20 meters. It was a lot of fun, and I just remember that there was just an ocean of Europeans in the morning. We got there about like 10 or 11 o'clock, and it was just amazing how deep it was in Europeans. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's deeper than any this band has ever been for me. It was just amazing back in those days, and it'd be fun to recapture that perhaps. And I don't know what everybody else thinks, but is this time of day good for everybody? Would it be better if it was good for the morning here on 20? We have tons of check-ins from Europe then. Let me pass it over to John real quick. John, what do you think about moving the time to a completely different, like a morning time? Go ahead.
K5DA, KK7BUC here in the group. Thanks, Cliff. I was just sitting here thinking the exact same thing myself, that we should try the mornings, because the last few days, or I didn't try this morning, but the last few days before that were just extraordinary conditions into Europe, and I wouldn't be against that at all myself. You might try giving a call out. We've been chatting here for a while, and I think the band might be getting a little bit better, so maybe somebody else is hearing us. KK7BUC, back to net control.
Thank you, John. KK7BUC, this is K5DA. This is Cliff, Kilo 5 Delta Alpha, with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Every week we do a net around about this frequency, around about this time. Is anybody on frequency? I'm pointing Pacific, Japan or Australia. We should just check in. Please come now. This is K5DA.
That's K5 Kilo Victor.
You're really blasting in here, Frank. Oh my God. Let me point down just a little bit more for you. And it's a little bit windy today here, Frank. We've had wind now for over 24 hours. I mean, it's pretty serious wind. And I brought the tower down last night, and glad I did. We got this morning. It would have been too late if I hadn't done that. But good hearing you. You're about 5 and 9, but I wasn't even pointing at you. So maybe it's better now. I've come down quite a bit. Folks, we've been joined by Victor Kilo 5, Kilo Victor. That's our friend Frank down in north-south Wales. North-south Wales? What is your northwest? He's north-south something in down there in Australia. He'll tell you, he'll explain to you. Frank, how you doing, my friend? BK5KB, K5DA.
Northern South Australia. We're in the gateway to the South Australian outback, 300 kilometres north of the capital city of Adelaide. This morning, over.
Oh, great. Yeah, you sound like great audio too. And my point in this direction, which is west, I get a little bit of noise off the back of the quad from downtown Las Vegas. If I'm pointing east, live streaming on YouTube at the moment, just 44 if anybody's interested in listening to their voice. Okay, folks, this is Frank. Everybody's local here except for you. So let's see how everybody wants to do. Check in. John, we'll give you the first try. This year, we'll give Frank a call. Say hi. Oh, John, over. That's a KK7BUC. Sorry.
Yeah, K5DA. This is KK7BUC in the group. Victor Kilo 5, King Victor. Frank, this is KK7 Bravo Uniform Charlie. Do you copy me today? Bravo Uniform Charlie. QSL, good to hear you, and thanks for making the time for us again today. Yeah, just taking the shine actually a little bit, John, this morning, Sunday morning here, and had a bit of a sleep in. Usually up fairly early, but bit of a sleep in this morning, so that's okay and fine. You're not overly strong, you're too far in the clear. Probably about S1, S2 this way, John, this morning, Owen. Yeah, I copy that, Frank. That's about you're about an S3, S2, and S5 on the peaks here, but I think the band is just now coming around for us. Anyway, it's good to hear you, and we've got a couple others in the group, so I'm going to go ahead and give it back to the net control. And it's great to hear you today, and we'll go back now to Cliff, K5DA, KK7BUC in the group, and thank you, 7-3 to Frank, BK5KB. 5 and 5 on your last one. Thanks, John. 7-3. Back to you, Cliff.
All right, good contact. John's going to be a net control as well. I think that he's a perfect person for it, and he's here every week. And I depend on him to give me each side check-ins if I'm pouring that sword to you guys down there in Australia for sure. I can't hear many people off the back, so I think we're going to give John let him run. I can't be here every week, and distribute some of the responsibilities. John's going to get the first shot at the. We're just trying to figure out when. Next week I'm not going to be in town, so it may be as soon as next week if John's available. Anyway, moving along, folks. We've been joined by BK5 Kilo Victor. He's down in Australia. Ron, KJ7PAQ. Can you hear Frank today? Over. Okay, I'm assuming that's going to be a no. If you heard it, he'd come back to you. So we're going to move along. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate that. Alpha Bravo 7 Charlie Victor. You want to go ahead and give Frank a call?
Yeah, I copy that. Victor Kilo 5. Kilo Victor. Victor Kilo 5. Kilo Victor. This is Alpha Bravo 7. Charlie Victor. 7 Bravo 7. You copy, Frank?
Roger. 507 Mike, this is Victor Kilo number 5, Kilo Victor. Victor Kilo 5, Kilo Victor in South Australia.
Yeah, very similar calls.
Yeah, it's all. You're only 5 and 1, 5 and 2 at the moment, but it will change. It will change. Thanks very much, John. Good to hear you again, mate.
Okay, thanks a lot, John. Yeah, I can't really hear John very well off the back, so I know you probably can't hear me either. So we've got a little bit of confusion on that last one. So we've got two stations with the same prefixes. We've got Alpha Bravo 7 Mike, and then we've got Alpha Bravo 7 Charlie Victor. So now that our friend John has made a good contact, Frank, listen up for Alpha Bravo 7 Charlie Victor. Try again, Dave. Go ahead.
Victor Kilo 5, Kilo Victor, Victor Kilo 5, Kilo Victor. This is Alpha Bravo 7, Charlie Victor, 87 TV Dave. Over.
Now, I know Frank very well, and if he hears you, he'll come back to you. If he doesn't, he can't hear you. So, but no good contact at the moment. I'm sure that Frank will be here for a few minutes in case the conditions were to change or whatever. We'll try again. That's no problem. Just let me know or let somebody know before the day's over with. But who am I missing here? I've got BUC, I've got CV, I've got PAQ, I've got 87M, I've got and me. I think you've talked to everybody except for one, maybe. Frank, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not hearing a lot from you, Cliff, really. I know I can hear them, but they're way down in the noise floor.
Yep. Well, yeah, that's the way it is, and some people here are HOV, what we call housing people. We live in neighborhoods when they bought their homes that are controlled by neighborhood vigilantes, and almost. It could be a nightmare. From some countries, it's even worse. I've never heard England is very much worse than it is here in the United States, and it's all done by the government there. Here, it's just homeowners associations, and so there's hundreds of them here in Las Vegas, and they'll get you. They'll get you for sure. They'll if you put something up, they'll charge you hundreds of dollars per day, and they can own your house. They'll take you to a court from a judge, and the judge will put a lien on your house, and you're paying that money, or they're going to sell your house, and you're going to pay that money. It gets that crazy here, so not everybody can put up an antenna, and so I think that Ron PAQ's in that situation, and I'm not sure who else is, but it's just the way it is here in Las Vegas, in the United States, period. But we just get one more call down in the Pacific and see what happens. Is there anybody wishing to check into our net? This is Cliff, K5 Delta Alpha in Las Vegas with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Anybody part of Pacific? Anybody out in Pacific wishing to check in? Please come out. I'm hearing voices, but give me my medication. John, you hear anything?
Negative. Nothing heard over here, Cliff. I'm going to go ahead and make a call if you want.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Oh, I talked to Frank, but I was going to call out and see if we had any other sign-ins. But this is KK7BUC in the group. Would you like that, Cliff?
Go for it, man. Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, this is Kilo 7 Bravo Uniform Charlie with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. This is our regular Saturday evening net. We do this every week. Anybody else want to sign in today? Come now.
November 4, Bravo Whiskey.
November 4, Bravo Whiskey KK7 Bravo Uniform Charlie. Yeah, great signal, big signal coming into Las Vegas. What's your name, sir?
My name is Billy, and I am in Georgia, and I got you at about 5-3.
Okay, thanks for that, Billy. Did you have a copy on Frank in Australia? Would you like to make a call?
I heard you talking to another operator. I didn't get the call sign.
Okay, yeah, his call sign is Victor Kilo 5 Kilo Victor, and he's in North and South Australia. If you'd like to make a call, go ahead and make your call now.
North, South Australia.
North, South, yeah, that sounds like some of the geographic.
That sounds great to me. The way he explains it, though, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's not going to work too well. All right, Billy, and for WW, stand by for a moment. We got some local guys that would like to give you a call. And I got a little list here. KJ7PAQ, Ron, would you like to make a call to Billy?
So I mean, how good John is.
Great in there. You just run with it.
No, we're doing a lane run. Trust me. This week, if it's available, we'll give him this weekend.
Yeah, N4 B Whiskey.
What's
Billy,
really
do you
necessary
copy
is
KJ7PAQ, Ron?
Yeah, I'd rather have to do it now. Not only this tower up, the amplifier on.
Okay, sorry, Ron. Sounds like we lost Billy. Anybody else want to check in? Come now. This is KK7 Bravo Uniform Charlie, Las Vegas DX Foundation.
I'm going to go lay down a little bit. Okay, yeah. We'll back this up.
I don't know what they are, but they look good.
Okay, Cliff, did the best I could with what I had to work with. K5DA, this is KK7BUC in the group. Back to you.
Roger that. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. KK7BUC. This is K5DA. You run. You're more than capable of hearing everybody I hear stateside, no matter what. And you so far have proven yourself with just about every DX station we've ever had. So I don't see any reason why your station is ample for this net for sure. We'll if you're interested, are you available this coming week by chance? Over.
Yeah, I think I'll probably be able to do that. We need to talk about it on the phone or get together and work it out, though. But no, while you got it, why don't you go ahead and call out one more time and see if we can get any other Australia stations or maybe some Japanese stations are out there in Oceanaway. I think the band is picking up a little. Go ahead.
All right, that sounds good. And you'll talk about it later, John. Okay, this is Kilo 5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Cliff, my name is Cliff. I've been in Las Vegas. This is our weekly net, our weekly DX net. Anybody from Oceania or the Pacific wish to check into our net, please come down. It's K5DA. Hearing nothing. You hear anything, John?
Negative over here.
Okay. Anybody stateside wish to check into our net? This is K5DA. Please come now. Anybody local wish to check in now? Please come. Please come now. Nothing heard. John, I'll let you give one more call out. If nothing else is heard, then we'll go ahead and wrap up the net. KK7BUC. This is K5DA.
K5DA, KK7 Bravo Uniform Charlie. Thanks, Cliff. This is the Las Vegas DX Foundation weekly net. DX, upper 48, any station, anywhere. Check in now. CQ. One last call. Anybody, anywhere. This is the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Kilo 7 Bravo Uniform Charlie. Come now.
John, I did hear the gentleman in Georgia actually calling before. I didn't get his call sign. Can you relay that fellow's call sign? I might be able to make the call to him, over.
Yeah, thank you, Frank. I gave it to him to make a call to you, and then we lost him. He disappeared. The call sign for him was November 4, Bravo Whiskey. Back to you, Frank. You can make your call now.
Or took a big nose dive. Cliff, can you relay?
Yeah, he's John said his call sign is November 4 Bravo Whiskey. November 4 Bravo Whiskey. And John had turned it over to him to call you, but we lost. QSB took him out. So if Frank, if you'd like to give him a call now, maybe he'll hear you and come back. Go ahead.
We'll give him a try. November 4 Bravo Whiskey. November 4 Bravo Whiskey. How copy? Victor Kilo number 5 Kilo Victor South Australia. Over. He moved on.
So there you have it, Tim. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up tonight. The net's already been ongoing now for about 40 minutes, and We've got some really nice folks here today and tonight. Frank, thank you so much for coming in. You are our only DX station tonight, and so thank you for being here once again, taking your time out of your day, your family and your life to come and help us, assist us with our little DX net. So much appreciated. I want you to know that. And thanks for making your way over here. And I'm going to say 73s to you, and then also I'd like to say 73s to all of our members here in Las Vegas area. Thank you for coming in and supporting our net. Most of you guys are here every week, and I really do appreciate that. And Billy, if you're still out there, in for Bravo Whiskey, thank you as well. So this is Kilo 5 Delta America with the Las Vegas DX Foundation. Considering, we're going to go ahead and wrap this net up. That is now closed, and we're going to resume, turn this frequency over to normal amateur use. 73, everybody.
Thanks, Cliff. KK7BUC.
You guys have a great night. Thanks a lot, Frank. That was good, man. Good night. Now we're going to turn off the live feed. Hey, everybody on the live feed, thank you very much. I'll turn the camera toward you. I do like this so I can see. Hey, folks, I'm K5DA. That's K7STJ over there, the Grinch. We appreciate you guys watching. I know that we don't get a lot of watchers, but so what? It's a live feed, so what you're seeing is what you get. That's of who we are, and good, bad, or indifferent, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever it might be. It's our honor to come in here and make these films and these live feeds, especially. You never know what's going to come out. I never know what's going to come out of my mouth, and so it's fun. And sharing is also very spontaneous. So it is what it is. And so we hope to have more content on my channel. And
Victor Alpha 7, Victor Romeo Charlie, come back.
Do things better. But we're still new at this. We're novices. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you very much. This is K5DA Cliff and KJ7STJ Sharon.
Like and subscribe.
Okay, bye-bye, y'all.
I'm gonna say this.